Perhaps the most famous animal that actually worked as a wrestler was Canadian black bear Terrible Ted. The 7-foot, 600-pounder was friends with a young Bret Hart, and just like the Hitman, Ted is renowned for not having hurt anyone during his 25-year career. Since Ted was declawed, detoothed, and wore a muzzle connected to a chain. He was also highly trained between the ropes, and some of his signature moves were the snapmare, the belly-to-belly, and of course, the bear hug.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Ross back at again with another video. So we're gonna check out 10 more wrestling secrets exposed on camera by Wrestling Flashback. I love these type of videos where, you know, you're able to see kind of some of the things, you know, that they do on these wrestling shows, especially in WWE, like how they're able to, you know, communicate with, you know, the referee or the timekeeper or maybe someone on commentary by, you know, just certain little things that they do that you may not realize while you're watching it live. It's all part of the illusion of what's going on, you know. So I love videos like these just to, you know, see if they still do it today, and maybe you could pick up on it while watching modern matches. I know I've seen a few instances of certain things being said or done where I was like, oh, that's you know, kind of a telltale sign of, oh, they're about to kick out of the match or whatever. So we're gonna check this out. Appreciate all the love and support you guys showing on the channel. Let's get right into this one, man. Is this on?
Historically, wrestling was an art form where secrets were heavily protected.
I think this is fake. You think it's fake?
And then, don't say that to a wrestler, bro. And he smacked him right in his face. You think it's fake now? Don't do that. It's predetermined, but a lot of the stuff that they do is real. A lot of the pain they go through is real. A lot of the moves that they do is real. It's just predetermined.
But over time, previously guarded information has become more known to the fans. Today, we'll cover various secrets that viewers get to see play out on screen, as we highlight 10 more wrestling secrets caught on camera. The role of the referee is vital, especially when it comes to signaling or relaying information. The hand squeeze is a way for the wrestler to tell the ref they're okay after a big spot.
Oh my God. Oh my God. You good? Yeah, I'm all right. Oh. You good? Oh. That was a savage moment.
The X symbol indicates when a legit injury has taken place.
He has nothing to lose in this match.
What do you think, John? What does Sandy got to do here? Swagger's bell was rung.
Oh my God.
McIntyre and Sheamus, and the referee got caught in the melee as well.
It's not funny, bro, but he accidentally got hit, so he had to throw up the X for himself. That's cold.
Well, but it was inadvertent.
Although sometimes the X sign will be used for a worked injury. Referees can also be seen calling spots.
Everything.
And passing on info to the talent that has been given to them in their earpieces from the gorilla position. Communication between wrestlers is also essential for the structure of a match.
Yep.
How they gonna get?
Laying in the weeds here.
Oh, that was a brutal landing too for John.
Official.
Hashtag stretcher match.
That's crazy how the camera is picking up everything.
Qualified for the WWE World Title match.
In modern times, it's more noticeable given the presence of HD cameras that can pick up the performers talking to one another when they're calling moves or saying things viewers aren't meant to hear or see.
Becky walked out to the apron, lead to Mrs. McIntyre. Another Claymore.
I never even paid attention to that, but when you see him actually say grab the belt, mainly I'm just excited that he over here, Claymore, you know, kicking Brock in the face, and they were really pushing Drew McIntyre as someone to beat Brock at that year's WrestleMania. I was just so excited about that, but when you literally look back at it, he picked up the belt. That's crazy.
Can he connect?
Yep.
Guillotine.
That being said, it can be an interesting peek behind the curtain for fans, as they're given an insight into how wrestlers work their match and secretly interact with those around them.
Again, not to beat a dead horse, but the difference maker.
Bow. He said it loud too.
Looked as if one time that he was actually.
Oh.
Because it's a complete different match.
Choke slam, yes! Choke slam! Oh, into a sleeper hold.
I'd rather be heard saying, hit me, mother, than saying nothing and have crickets.
Of the WWE fans.
It should be a fine balance. But once again, technology is so much better than what it was back in the day, where these cameras pick up a lot of stuff. The audio that they use at these events pick up a lot of things. So it's much harder to do those calls and call in spots without being heard by just the cameras and the microphones around the ringside, and just, you know, the cameras that they use. Very expensive stuff. So
Here in Philadelphia. Those hostile fans in sporting world.
Wrestlers and other personnel will also use numerous methods of non-verbal communication during a match or segment.
This way. Neither would I, but under the circumstances, maybe I'm going to say, may have been the best thing. Roman Reigns!
Various cues such as squeezing or giving the Iggy, as it's known, can be observed when watching closely.
Through the table! Double slam through the table! A big time Becky Lynch gets the win.
yep.
At the end of a match, wrestlers might choose to positively acknowledge or show appreciation to their opponent in various subtle ways.
Claymore! Claymore! Oh, we got him! Drew McIntyre! Jericho! He's got to come out!
Whispered something in my ear, and he basically said, "I love you, brother."
Guy who I always have the best
Legendary
matches
moment.
When it comes to communicating on the microphone,
Legendary
the
moment.
WWE are infamous for scripting their promos word for word. It became more prominent during the late 2000s and has led to wrestlers forgetting their lines far more compared to the days when promos were bullet pointed.
On the biggest stage of WrestleMania, The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, the People's
He
Champ.
was stumbling on his words like he was left out in the middle of winter. Dwayne, Rock, same person.
When I stepped into those 4 ropes.
4? You know what? Ugh, what was that?
It's 4 sides. You got to do something about it. You got to do something here tonight. Listen, you guys need to do this.
Oh, did I like how he just? Oh no!
You could hear people going, "I know you forgot your line," and so they started getting kind of rowdy. So I just said, "Excuse me." Excuse me. I mean, it just caught on, and people loved it.
Mick Foley once brought
It worked in the most horrible way, because God, that was awful. Excuse me, but it worked. It got her over as an annoying heel.
a SmackDown taping to standstill after he forgot his promo. The hardcore legend was forced to ask the cameraman what the next line was.
Hold on a second.
And I walked over to Marty, the cameraman, and I went, "Marty, I have no idea what I'm going to say."
Oh,
We'll often see
wow.
wrestlers getting covered in all sorts of different liquids and substances. It doesn't just soak the talent, but also the whole ringside area.
Yeah.
But all is usually not what it seems. The liquid will typically be gimmicked to give the appearance of something it's not.
Yeah.
Crap!
Yeah.
Oh my God! Holy shit!
Holy shit!
For example, Kurt Angle used water mixed with food coloring to spray the alliance with milk.
It looks like milk, but it's not. Still a classic segment. A Dairy
Although
Queen.
Kurt did douse himself in real milk to end this segment. And the time he brought the milk truck back in 2022.
This is utterly hilarious!
The original milk truck segment parodied Stone Cold Steve Austin giving the corporation a beer bath.
Love this one right here. So great,
30
bro.
gallons of real beer was used and mixed with water.
Wow.
Austin recreated this spot with Santino Marella in 2007, where the rattlesnake accidentally sprayed some fans first
Yep.
before showering Santino.
Yup.
When Eddie Guerrero covered the Big Show in crap, water was again used, this time mixed with mud, various food particles, and smelling additives to mimic the aroma of real feces. An actual sewage truck was used and cleaned out ahead of time. Gangrel was known for spitting blood into the crowd. The blood was obviously fake, but Gangrel was always particular about the flavor he spat out.
It's stage blood, but it's a zesty man. I won't go with anything but a zesty man.
Zesty man.
Whenever you see fans getting directly involved with the action or angles, they are typically plants.
You just give me the finger. Throw him out of here for using profanity. That's against the rules. Get out of here. Get him out of here.
They may look like regular audience members,
Yeah,
or they
but they're
tend to be
plants.
independent or developmental wrestlers
My
that
boy
often
LA
pop up
Knight
as
right there.
characters on screen after the fact.
Do something about this. He's assaulting the fans.
Sometimes people from the crowd will legitimately get involved though.
Armed security still around the
WCW was famous for fans getting involved in the action or jumping the rail for real.
I was watching it.
Whoa. Whoa. Oh,
However, the promotion
shit.
turned
Damn, bro. He said, hold on, wait a minute. Start giving him the beats. Oh. Like I say, don't jump that barricade. Once you jump that barricade, it is free smoke. The ref is gonna beat you down. The security gonna beat you down. The wrestler definitely gonna get some shots in on you. Hell, the cameraman may stomp you out. Do not jump that barricade. Don't care how big of a fan you are. Don't do it.
heads when they began scripting fan run-ins with plants. Doing something like this runs the risk of real fans attempting the same and getting in on the action.
Raven is trying to leave. And the fans stopped him. Someone's come out of the stands. Someone came out of the stands, walked right into the ring.
A lot of the sounds we hear during a match are amplified thanks to microphones under the ring. Meanwhile, wrestlers will provide additional sound effects by stomping their feet and slapping parts of the body. This makes it seem as though contact is being made, given the noise being created. The thigh slap has become infamous due to its frequent use. That's because the sound it makes at the time of impact makes for a great visual. It's most commonly seen when performing kicking maneuvers, especially the super kick.
It's gotten a lot of ridicule as of late because, you know, it's so obvious. People not as fluid as doing it where it doesn't, it's not obvious. So a lot of people have gotten ridicule of people doing super kicks and stuff. They prefer you not to even slap your leg or slap your thigh because it looks too obvious. Sean was good at hiding it. You couldn't really tell, you know, but nowadays it's more obvious when they do it. Like right there. Oh, now that one was a little bit less obvious.
Some thigh slappers opt for a more subtle approach, while others don't even try to hide it.
Yeah, they don't even try to hide it. See?
This match may resemble a...
What was that?
WWE has taken various measures to censor fans.
From Giro.
Yep.
Action like this.
Yep. That was a woo. They had to cut it all out.
The WWE could also be seen lowering and mixing the crowd volume throughout Roman Reigns' first babyface run.
Oh, for sure.
Confiscate signs and subsequently eject fans for disrupting the show or distracting others with their signs.
Yeah. Yep, they blurred it out.
Fans wearing other wrestlers' company shirts or cosplaying as wrestlers will be either asked to change clothes or they'll be moved away from the hard camera.
Try to impress the authority.
The weed is good in Miami tonight, obviously.
We all know about some of the more offensive segments that have been taken off Peacock and the WWE network.
Yeah.
And there Susan apparently.
But both streaming platforms are also known for editing out botches in segments. Usually the edits are so seamless you might not know the broadcast had been altered.
Trying to take that left leg away. Took me mentally right out of my game.
to survive. Look out now.
Ooh, ooh.
That's good. No, he's missed twice. This is even better. Look out now. Look at Kane.
Yeah, it don't even look like he messed up.
This is even better.
It's not just mistakes and risque material that gets cut though. Copyrighted music that the company doesn't have the rights for anymore will be dubbed over, or the segment will be removed entirely. This includes the legendary WWF Desire videos, some of which are still intact with generic music playing over them instead of original songs from the likes of Kid Rock and Creed. Covers and parodies such as Stephanie and the Alliance singing Wind Beneath My Wings and the Rock concerts aren't safe either.
Really?
ECW were famous for using music they didn't have permission for, all of which have been overdubbed on the network and Peacock.
Wow. They had to. Oh!
WCW, on the other hand, created rip-offs of popular songs that were so close to the source material, they've since had to be dubbed over on the network.
Oh, wow.
Animals are rarely used in wrestling, since they're hard to control even if they're well trained. On
Facts.
the other hand, animals with little training that appear on screen can result in disaster. One of wrestling's most iconic moments featuring an animal occurred when Jake the Snake Roberts' Cobra bit Randy Savage. The Cobra had been de-venomized ahead of time, and to prove this to Macho Man, Jake got the snake to bite him first backstage earlier in the day.
That's
a snake was used
bro.
again years later when Triple H came face to face with a rattlesnake in 1999. The snake was positioned behind glass to prevent them from getting at the game. The week before, Helmsley appeared to flatten a snake with a sledgehammer. However, the snake wasn't real. Perhaps the most famous animal that actually worked as a wrestler was Canadian black bear Terrible Ted. The 7-foot, 600-pounder was friends with a young Bret Hart, and just like the Hitman, Ted is renowned for not having hurt anyone during his 25-year career. Since Ted was declawed, de-toothed, and wore a muzzle connected to a chain. He was also highly trained between the ropes, and some of his signature moves were the snapmare, the belly-to-belly, and of course, the bear hug. Working a match versus a bear has historically been an old wrestling trope, but believe it or not, in relatively recent times, Vince McMahon had an insane idea for a bear to wrestle The Rock. This was when the WWF went public and set up a ring on Wall Street in 1999.
What the hell did I just see?
Thankfully, it never happened, but it's fun to imagine a bear going one-on-one with the Great One.
The branded bull versus the bear.
Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to
That
check out our first installment
was
of 10 biggest
wild,
wrestling
bro. An actual bear in the ring. I don't care if it's declawed, defanged, de-toothed. What? That's a real bear, and probably that would cause some type of issues with, you know, animal group activists. Like, yo, why you doing all this to this damn animal? Holy. Wrestling was different back then. Comment down below. Let me know which one of these was the most surprising or shocking, or you didn't know about. The bear thing, for me, I did not know that was a thing. So, that's crazy. But I appreciate all the love and support guys showing on channel. Road to 150K. And I'm still going to speak to YouTube wrestling champion of the world. Appreciate y'all kicking me. See y'all next one. Peace.